Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Siti Syahriani. You can call me Siti. I'm student at IKIP Siliwangi, DIM 22060004 and 9. Here I will explain about learning tool, where in this learning tool there are several components. The first component is general information. The general information contains the identity of the school, starting from the name of the school, subject, phases, topic, dimension, time allocation, semester, name of author, and other. Next, namely initial competency. Initial competency contains the knowledge that student must know before entering the material that will be taught. Next, there is a Pancasila student profile which contains 3 dimensions, namely faith and fight, devotion to God Almighty and having noble character, critical listening, independence, mutual cooperation, and creativity. Next, there are facilities and infrastructure which contain the learning research used and the media, tools and materials used when learning takes place. Next is the student target, which includes the learning objective the student want to achieve in a teaching and learning process. Next is the learning model, namely the methods used by teacher in carrying out learning in class. The model used earlier was project-based learning by optimizing effect. Next, there is the content of the module. The content is the module or the material to the student learning objective, meaningful, understand, and target question of. Next, there are learning activities. Learning activities in this module begin with an introduction, which contains preparation and orientation. Then continue with a perception, followed by core activities, which are divided into several phases. In the first phases, the teacher determines basic questions regarding the material to be taught. Learning and divided into groups. Next, in the phase 2, the teacher gives worksheets to students and provides a Canva link to each group that has been determined. Phase 3, teacher guides students in completing assignments around all groups and monitors student activity, provides attitude assessment, which includes effectiveness, cooperation, and creativity. Continue with phase 4, namely guide students to present their work, organizing the material and giving clear instructions about what is expected. Continue with phase 5, the teacher encouraging students or other groups to provide verbal feedback on the work that has been presented. Evaluate all the learning activities, followed by the closing stage where the teacher and students reflect by asking several questions. Ask one of them to lead the closing prayer of the lesson. Say hello to end the lesson. After carrying out the assessment, the student learning result will be seen. If the student score is below the KKM, then the student must carry out remedial treatment, and if the student gets a score above the KKM, then the student gets enrichment, followed by teacher reflection, namely activities carried out by teachers to review their teaching practices critically and systematically, and student reflection, namely activities carried out by students to review their learning experience critically and systematically. Furthermore, there is an attachment containing student worksheet, teacher and student reading materials, a glossary, and a bibliography. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.